Hi, it's Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and on today's video I'm going to show you how to safely perform a BIOS update on your system when you've got all the facts about your system. Now we've actually created a cool tool which you can run and actually get all the information about your system before you proceed with a BIOS update. So you can make sure that things like Secure Boot are working, TPM are working, there's no outstanding Windows updates or pending updates. Also things like your drive status, whether it's running the older MBR system or the newer GPT. Lots of things which can trip you up, and also it will help you to find the correct BIOS for your specific motherboard. Fantastic little tool. Let's go straight into it and show you what it's all about. Okay, so we're going to be assuming that your computer is working and functioning, but you just want to update your BIOS. Or potentially you want to have a tour in the BIOS. This is what this video is essentially all about, but we'll start off with how to safely update the BIOS. So I've actually created a tool, which some of you may be aware of already, which will help you through this process. So if we open Chrome, I've got a bookmark here. This will be linked in the video description. So go to github.com/mikesunboxing/PreBIOSCheck, or you can just go to github.com/mikesunboxing, which will take you to the repository page, and essentially this will give you all the information about our tool. It tells you what it does and how it works, and more importantly how to run it. So you'll need to run this as administrator using PowerShell, and all you do is copy and paste this very simple command. So we'll copy that into the clipboard. We've got PowerShell down here, so we'll run that as administrator. You'll get the user account control, so we'll click on yes, and then we get our PowerShell box. So we'll do Control V just to paste it in and hit enter. And now what the program's going to do is going to do a quick audit of the system, checking on various aspects, as you can see there. Potentially the Windows Update query may take a little bit longer on your machine, depending on certain characteristics and Windows Update, etc. So this is giving you all the information about the system. We've got information about the motherboard and BIOS, we've got the OS and system stats, we've got the Windows Update analytics, and also we've got security certificates. So at the moment it's got green pretty much across the board. So essentially that means here the readiness. The system meets all safety requirements. We're ready for a BIOS update. Now depending on your system, if you've got Windows updates pending, it will tell you here and how many are pending, and if there's other ones which are available but not pending. And in the reboot status there, if it says ready, that basically means that if there's any Windows updates that needed to be rebooted for, it's already been done. Also, it's going to tell you things about your partition style. So if you're using GPT or MBR, if you're using older MBR, which I doubt you will be, but if you are, it will give you a warning to say that the BIOS update may change your drives to, well, the actual BIOS will be UEFI, so it may not recognize drives, etc., etc. Basically, it's going to give you warnings. Also things like Secure Boot, whether or not that is enabled, your TPM status, whether your security certificates are updated, both in hardware and also in Windows. So basically just a guide to let you know, or at least give you some inkling of if it's safe to do a BIOS update on your system before you go ahead and do it. Now if you want to, if you're not too sure, you can go ahead and save the output file to a text on your desktop. So you can give it to someone or email it to me, or just pass it on our Discord and I can check it out for you. Also, really handy, it will also check for BIOS updates. Now this BIOS update checker is going through some revisions. So for some motherboards, it will go directly to the motherboard site. For others, it will default and roll back to a Google search. Either way, it should help you out. So do we want to check for BIOS updates online? Yes, we do. Press yes and press enter. And there we go. The first page is our MAG B850 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. So we click on that link there, it will take us straight into the drivers and download section. And also what we can check is as well, which version of the BIOS are we currently actually on? That is pretty important. So if we go back to our screen, motherboard and BIOS at the top here. So we're on the BIOS version 1.A1, which was dated for the 10th of the 11th or 11th of the 10th, depending on which way you look at it. So basically it's from 2025. So if we take a look and see what ones are actually available here, we've got newer ones. So we've got 2026, that seems to be the newest. I think that one there, the A1 is going to be down here somewhere. Yeah, so that one there. So the BIOS dates are slightly different. The BIOS date that we get is what is actually reported by the BIOS chip itself. the release date may be different, so they may have actually created the BIOS on the 11th, but didn't actually get around to releasing it until the 23rd. Internal checks, that sort of thing. So if the dates don't quite match, don't worry too much about that. So anyway, we're going to jump forward to the very latest version. We don't need our program anymore, so we can just press X to exit and enter, and that'll get rid of that for us. Next, we're going to download the BIOS. So we'll download this and we'll save it to our downloads folder. We'll also extract the file. We do extract all, and that is our BIOS file. So now we can put the BIOS, which is the larger file, 65,000K, we can put that onto our USB drive, which is actually in the computer. You don't necessarily have to delete the drive or erase it before you do this, but I'm going to just for the sake of this video, so you don't have to format it or anything. It's absolutely fine. It will recognize FAT32. So we'll just drag the BIOS file from here. We'll just drag it or copy and paste it into our USB drive. So that's great. So now we can go ahead and update the BIOS. So in order to do that, we know we're safe because all the Windows updates, etc. have been done. So we can simply just choose restart, and we'll restart the computer and we'll tap the delete key repeatedly. And then when the system is actually restarted, we should go straight into the BIOS page, and then we can begin flashing. Okay, so this is the new MSI ClickBIOS X for the 64 meg BIOS version. Looks quite pretty. It's almost getting as elaborate as a Linux distribution. Sorry, couldn't help myself. So this is the general layout. Now we'll go through this in detail after we've done our BIOS update, but first of all we'll do our BIOS update. So our main controls in easy mode are here, or if you're in advanced mode, again, you've still got those there anyway. So you can do it in various ways, but easy mode, we'll just go straight in here. We'll choose M Flash, and it'll say here, your system will automatically reboot. Do you want to enter flash mode? In this instance, we do. So let's click on yes, and the system will reboot once again. And with the magic of video editing, the system has now rebooted into M Flash mode, as we can see here. Now, a lot of things aren't going to be working properly at the moment, such as fan control, that sort of thing. So do expect your fans to potentially ramp up. Ours certainly have, but you'll get some basic information such as CPU temperature and CPU fan speeds. Not many options here, but we have got the drives shown. So our Western Digital drive, which is installed, that's the various partitions on that drive. So potentially you could actually access the BIOS file from there if you don't want to use a USB drive. But we've got it on our SanDisk Ultra, which you've got here. And it's automatically detected it and found this BIOS version. And also it's telling us our current version and also the selected version. So not really much we can do other than look down here. So we've got enter, which is select. We've got the arrow keys to move around, escape to exit if you're a little bit scared. The mouse wheel, you can scroll up and down. That's a little bit unusual. Don't normally get that in the BIOS. Maybe you do. Never really tried it. The right button is exit and the left button is select. So if we get our BIOS file here, we choose left, which is select, and also the file check. So in here, the version, and do you want to select this file? Yes, we do. And there is a slight delay. Now it's again giving us the M Flash information up in the top left-hand corner. The fans are going nuts, as you can hear. And it's telling you what it's doing. It's flashing from version V1A1 to V1A3, and it's giving us our BIOS date. Again, the fans are going a little bit nuts. The CPU is actually fine in terms of temperature, but there's no real logic over the fans at the moment, so just let it do its thing. It will get a little bit on the noisy side depending on your system. It also says there the BIOS is updating. Obviously don't shut the computer down and don't restart it or anything like that. And also, if you try to use the keyboard and mouse at the moment, they are actually locked out anyway. So there's nothing you can actually do if you move the mouse around. There's no cursor or anything. So you have been deliberately locked out. Now it's just playing the waiting game and let it do its thing. It will probably do a couple of reboots and then we'll come back when there's something more to interact with. So there you go, there is a tutorial on how to safely update your system's BIOS. Hopefully this video has been useful to you, and if you've got any comments or criticisms or features that potentially you would like to be added to this, which are within the scope of BIOS updates and kind of system security to some extent, please let us know in that comments section below. But otherwise, if you find this video helpful, smash the like button, Don't forget to click on subscribe and the chime notification. That way you'll be notified of future video releases. But for now, I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and hopefully we'll catch you in the very next video. Thanks for watching.